And the, the giants go, and there's jellyfish, they're all going through there. Anything else? Sharks and minnows, absolutely. I'm sure there was plankton and krill, because the whales get hungry.
Sea turtles.
Sea turtles, for sure there were sea turtles. And they were all going, oh, lobster? You have to have lobster. We're in New England here, but we can imagine the lobster making their way over to southern Africa, western Africa, and going through to Nigeria somehow. And so the water just kind of kept coming and rising, and they were beginning to kind of run out of levels of the house. Thankfully, there was a very spacious upper floor and an attic. Sun and Moon, they had come all the way up there, and the water was still coming and showing no signs of slowing down. And pretty soon, Sun and Moon had no choice. They had to climb out the windows as the water level rose, and the blue whale decided to do some calisthenics. And, the porpoises were kind of going around like this, and everybody needed more room. And there was no room for Sun and Moon in their own home, so they had to climb out of the windows, and they were dangling up there and clinging to the side of the house. And finally, with a great jump, Sun and Moon leapt up and away from their house, away from the water and all the creatures, and into the sky. Well, Sun and Moon looked down from the sky into their house, which was now filled with water, and sturgeon and mackerel and giant squid and dolphins. And they kind of looked at that house, and then they looked around at the sky, and let me tell you something about the sky. Contrary to popular opinion, there are no whales swimming in the sky. There are no sea creatures. There's no water swimming between the stars. It was completely dry. And Sun and Moon kind of looked at each other and they said, you know what? Let's leave the water in our home. We don't need to go back there. Let's just stay where we are. It's comfortable, it's quiet, it's dry up here. And so from then on, the sun and the moon have stayed up in the sky, and that's where they live to this day. And the water, meanwhile, stays down here with us, which is pretty much how we like it. So that's the story from southern Nigeria of why Sun and Moon live in the sky. Thank you so much. We are Mass Mouth, and we are many. We are many in one. We are one and many. And there are a number of us here to tell you stories. We have more stories coming. Our next storyteller will be the wonderful Andrea Lovett. You guys are in for a treat.